Well, hello, and welcome back to the Reformed Review. I'm Pastor Kevin O'Connor from Oak Grove Baptist Church, and I wanted to show you a Bible that my wife got me that I was really looking forward to seeing. This is the Church History Study Bible. It's in genuine black leather. I wanted to give you a little preview of the box. I've already taken the Bible out, but this has many features that I like. It has 20,000 study notes from historical figures, 12 articles by trusted scholars on major aspects of church history, a glossary of historical figures, 60 plus this passage in history callouts, introductions to each book, and a full concordance. It has names in it such as Athanasius of Alexandria, John Chrysostom, Martin Luther, John Bunyan, Jonathan Edwards, and Charles Spurgeon. I have been looking forward to this Bible for ever since I heard about it. I got really interested and had to open it up. So we're going to start with the basics. Number one, this is a genuine leather. It feels nice in the hand. I mean, it's a little stiff. It's paste down. It's a paste down liner, so it's going to feel a little stiff. But it does have great tooling on the outside. This leather has almost a natural scar running across the front of it that I really think adds some character to it. It's got really good gold gilding that just they did very well. I've already had it out, so may have a scuff or two on it. The spine is where it's at with this Bible as far as looks. I mean, you've got ESV, Church History Study Bible, Crossway at the bottom. Now, this has 6 raised spine hubs, and they did very well on raising these spine hubs. You can see that contrasted against the desk there and against my hand. They did really good on these. Now, this gold gilding that's on the spine, this is stamped in. You can feel the texture from it being stamped in. So it's going to stay there a while. It's probably going to hold up really good, especially with them spine hubs on there. Now, you do have one very small ribbon that Crossway is infamous for, right? Overall, I love the look of this Bible. I love the way it feels. It is a paste down liner, but as you can see, it's reinforced very well. Got about an inch of reinforcement, maybe an inch and a half of reinforcement here. And the only downgrade is that it kind of, they glued it quite a bit because you can see it on the outside where it really shows. You have several card stocks to begin with. Very plain presentation page, which I already put my name in, okay? And on this page, it just says ESV Church History Study Bible, presented to. Then you get into your title pages, and then you get into your copyright page, and then right into your table of contents, okay? And this has quite a bit of good stuff in it. It's got some ecumenical creeds, the Apostles' Creed, Nicene Creed, the Chalcedonian Creed, and then in the back you have those articles that they were telling you about, and then map supplements. You have an introduction to this Bible, the ESV Church History Study Bible, all the contributors to this study Bible, and then obviously a preface to the English Standard Version Bible. And then you get right into the Old Testament. Now, I want to show you, this is, you get one page. That's pretty standard, just one page book introduction, but they're laid out very well, and I think the wording is fairly well, and what they're trying to accomplish is done good. Now, this is a 9-point font, and I'm guessing that the notes are 7 because they are quite a bit smaller. I'll pull this closer for you to be able to see this. Okay, and you can see there that the note size is smaller. So you have 9-point font here, and probably 7.5-ish right here. You have textual notes underneath the text itself, and then you have your references under that. So all your pages are going to look like that. Double column format for the text, double column format for your notes. And this is 28 GSM paper, so it's a little on the thin side, but it holds up pretty good. As you can see, I've already did a little marking in this one. And if you want to see if there's any bleed through, which just slightly, and it's probably because it's 20 GSM paper. Now, I've already looked, and there's nothing in between the testaments. So I want to kind of get to the back of this Bible where most of the your articles and everything like that are, okay? So we get to the ecumenical creeds, and they only put 3 in here, obviously, because these are the ones that most churches agree on, correct? That's what the word ecumenical means, right? This is ecumenical creeds, creeds that most Christians can adhere to. So you have the Apostles' Creed, the Nicene Creed, and the Chalcedonian definition, okay? And then you have articles and resources. Once you get through your articles and resources, I want to show you, you get into a very extensive reading plan. I don't want to go through all these articles. You can do that on your own time. Once you're done with the articles, you get to your weights and measures. Then you get to your reading plan, which is very extensive, really. They laid it out very well. You can mark each day as you go, and I believe it's just reading plan for a year, okay? And then you have your author index, okay? Now, this author index is very, very cool. The only downside is that they don't have where Richard Adams was. They don't have it noted where what pages he was referenced on. And I think I know why, because they use all of these people so often in the notes. And I want to show you. You have from page 2015 to page 2029. This is all authors that they cite in the notes. Many of note, Henry Ainsworth, Isaac Ambrose, Athanasius, Thomas Aquinas. We can just flip through here. Robert Jefferson Brackenridge. Let's see if we can find some ones that just jump off of the page at us. David Dickinson, Jonathan Edwards, James Durham, George Gillespie, Thomas Goodwin. Let's see if we can find a few more. Justin Martyr. There's the Isaac of Nineveh. There's just a great list of people. Matthew Poole, Origen, Hugh Martin, Dwight Lehman Moody. So you have even more recent scholars in here as well. Alfred Plummer. William James Shrewsbury. I've heard of him. Charles Haddon Spurgeon. There's just a bunch. And then even when you're done with all of the individual authors that are through here, you have the Apostolic Constitution. This is a composite and anonymous sources, okay? The Apostolic Constitutions, the Didache, Dutch annotations, English annotations, Formula of Concord, 1577, Geneva Bible, 1560, Book of Homilies, and the Westminster annotations. And this is going to be really fun going through this. You got John Trapp. That's a name that jumped right off the page at me. William Tyndale. I mean, you have a great list of faithful men throughout history in here. And then you get into this concordance, which is, when they say it's a full concordance, that's what they mean. It's pretty extensive, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. Starts on page 2031 and ends on page 2090. So you got a really good concordance. It is triple column layout, which helps them get more of it in a shorter space. And then you have the whole Crossway ESV Church History Bible Study Publishing Team page where you can know who was part of the publishing team. And then you have blank page and your maps. And there's a lot of maps in here, okay? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 maps in the back. And they are on cardstock, and it is glossy cardstock. Now, I will say this about this 28 GSM paper. It's not really opaque. It's, a more dull white. It's not bright white. Now, they say it's Bible paper, but I don't know that it's, premium Bible paper by any stretch of the imagination, but it's good. It's pretty stout for 28 GSM paper. Just, know if you're going to go out in the wind with this Bible, it's probably going to get blown around quite a bit. Other than that, I mean, I dug into a few of the notes in here, a few of the, supplements in a study. I mean, there's places in the Bible I just kind of turn to and want to read. And actually, I was reading from, we were going through Romans on Wednesday night, which we were finishing up Romans 16 last night. And if you want to pause that, it's really interesting commentary that I've underlined from Chrysostom and from Calvin, actually, John Calvin commentary on Romans. And this passage in particular, you look at verse 1 and verse 7, which are normally some controversial points in Christianity. And I actually found the different points of view from Calvin than what I would have expected from him. And it was very interesting to me. But if you're looking for a good study Bible with lots of names and commentary from the past with great, it's just got a lot of great content so far as I have read in it. I'm really impressed with the Bible. It's a genuine leather Bible. It's going to last a long while. It's actually very well made. And I'm pleased with this Bible. My wife kind of surprised me with it because I had told her I wanted one, but once you start getting too many Bibles, people start going, you really don't need another one. And you start thinking to yourself, maybe I don't need another one. But I got it. She surprised me with it. And so if you're looking for a good, I would say ecumenical study Bible, because it's got a lot of different points of view in it. It's laid out really well. It's really easy to use. It's nearly verse-by-verse commentary that I thoroughly enjoyed that. I love verse-by-verse commentary. So if you're looking for one, I would recommend this one. And for, $45 or $50, whatever they're on sale for right now, it's a good deal. So there it is, guys. I want to leave it right there. That's the ESV Church History Study Bible. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe so we can build the channel. God bless you.